Hello, good evening and welcome to a unique and extremely special Awards 2020 in partnership with the Nottinghamshire Police and Crime Commissioner. I'm Dennison from BBC Radio Nottingham. Tonight we are here to celebrate your Nottinghamshire Live Heroes. 2020, already an extremely difficult year, of course, to say the least, and many things have changed, but the one thing that has remained consistent is the incredible bravery, dedication and heroism each of our finalists have shown, and we are certainly not allowing any pesky pandemic to stop us celebrating your achievements tonight. So join me as we meet each of our finalists in their communities right across Nottinghamshire. We celebrate as we hear all of their remarkable stories, and what's more, we award our fantastic category winners. We'll also be recognising a very special individual later on when we present our Life Award. And to end the night, we'll be crowning our Hero of Nottinghamshire 2020, who will be selected from our category winners. And it does not end there. Oh no. Watch out for some surprises along the way, some special guests. And talking of special guests, it is time to hear from the Nottinghamshire Live editor, Natalie Fay, and awards partner, Nottinghamshire's Police and Crime Commissioner Paddy Tipping. And just so you know, all the footage you see tonight was recorded following the national COVID guidelines.
Good evening, my name's Natalie Fay and I'm the editor of the Nottingham Post and the sister website Nottinghamshire Live. I'd like to welcome you to the Nottinghamshire Live Heroes Awards tonight. We're doing things a bit differently this year. Of course, we need to make sure we're all at a safe social distance. Meeting virtually like this is something we've all grown used to over the last few months, and it's one of the many consequences of the COVID pandemic. What COVID has shown us, however, is how we can all pull together, and that's what we're here tonight to celebrate. All of the people you will hear about tonight have gone above and beyond, putting others before themselves in outstanding acts of selflessness. I know all the judges will agree that deciding who should win was a difficult and often really emotional process. So before I sign off, I just need to thank our sponsors. This event could not have gone ahead without your support. So all that's left for me to say is please enjoy the evening, get involved and show your support for all our wonderful winners and runners-up. Thank you.
So Nottinghamshire Police and myself as the Police and Crime Commissioner are delighted to be the main sponsor this year. And why do we want to do it? It's because working in partnership, we can make a difference. We can change things. And the people who can really change things are our heroes here in Nottinghamshire. And we've got so many of them, and we've got so many good entrants and so many good winners that I think we've been right to sponsor it. And I just want to say thank you, because it's tough just now, but working together, we can all come through this.
Paddy, thank you, Natalie, as well. Tonight is going to be a huge celebration, and we want you to be involved as well wherever you're watching tonight. We've been asking you and your household to don your best attire, good word, or your fancy dress outfit and watch tonight's ceremony. And then for you to take a photo and upload it to your social media accounts. Don't forget the hashtag #NotLiveHeroes to be in with a chance of winning a luxury hamper. At this point, the crowd would normally go wild. And in that hamper, you will find some mouth-watering goodies, plenty more besides. More on that later on. No doubt you will all be looking dapper right now. Towards the end of the show, we will select and award the prize to the photo with the best dressed and also craziest outfits. And we want to see the whole family get involved in this. So start taking your photos and share them now on social media. Use the hashtag #NotLiveHeroes. See you a bit later on with those. Now, these awards are all about giving back to the community. We're going to hear from 3 finalists now who are a shining example of community action. That happens to be our first category. It's sponsored by Nottingham City Homes.
Social eating project Best Stop Kitchen was launched as a community response to residents feeling isolated. To close at the start of the pandemic, it has since been working with the police, council, NCH and other community groups to prepare and deliver meals to vulnerable people. At the height of the pandemic, the kitchen was supporting 160 people twice a week and continues to deliver free lunches to more than 70 people a week.
Oh, it's an absolute privilege that our project's been nominated. It's very much a team effort. We just heard so many stories of people feeling lonely in our community. And lots of people have said to us that actually what we've been doing has been a lifeline. It's been something that's given them hope during this difficult time.
Hub Evolve is passionate about improving the lives of people across Broxtowe, Aspley and Strelly. During the pandemic, Evolve has provided food, benefit support and access to other essentials to those in need. In March alone, it prepared and delivered over 3,000 hot meals to vulnerable people and 3,000 food parcels to hospital wards. Evolve also helps people with employment skills, runs a volunteer youth programme and provides various activities for locals.
To be put forward and recognised, we're really proud. We understood that there's a lot of really good people living in this area who just wanted a chance. We've tried to create opportunities for people to raise aspirations and to, do better.
Everything Maria does is rooted in the desire to help others. As chair of the local tenants group at Crabtree and the community centre, Maria works tirelessly to support residents and develop the centre, enabling over 2,000 people to gain qualifications and skills in the past year. Maria is generous with her time and during lockdown helped arrange food deliveries to vulnerable families and support a programme of socially distanced fitness activities.
I class myself as a long-term standing volunteer. Will always probably be here and always be getting involved. I know some people say that I do too much sometimes, but sometimes if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it. So that's my motivation really, is get up and doing it and getting involved.
Okay, well, you've heard from all of our nominees there. What we'll do in a few moments' time is get our winner up on the screen and get some reaction as well. So good luck, Maria, the team from Evolve and Best Stop Kitchen as well. They're all looking fabulous already. Bit of nerves going on as well across Nottinghamshire. We will now hear from Nick Murphy, Chief Executive of Nottingham City Homes, who's going to announce the winner.
Hello, I'm delighted to present the NottinghamshireLive Heroes Community Action Award for 2020, and I'm really pleased that Nottingham City Homes is able to sponsor this award. The winner is someone who works in one of our most deprived areas and is passionate about improving the lives of local people. They're a real hero, a linchpin of the local community who fully deserves this award. The winner of the Community Action Award for 2020 is Maria Shakespeare.
Well then, Maria is our winner and there she is now. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm lost for words.
Lost for words. It's a first for you, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Listen, I mean, we've been saying what a year this has been. It's been so different in so many ways. Right. I know that, you have been working tirelessly like so many of the people, doing good things. Just sum up the kind of things that you've been doing through the last few months.
Well, through the lockdown, I actually discovered when Evolve was doing Zumba in the Broxtowe area, and I found it kind of unfair that Borwell didn't receive that sort of, treatment as well as Broxtowe. So I did contact a lady from involvement team, which is Leanne Taylor, and in the end we made it happen in Borwell area, which is Crabtree, and we kind of brand it out to the Ball Hall area as well, where we did Zumba. And after that, it kind of got more exciting for the people in the estate, where we got funding from City Homes, which was Kate Rand, and got some money together, and everybody at Toy Library together, and Steve Lack from Rebalancing, to bring on Zumba and street sport activities.
Good for you, congratulations. Well, look, you've mentioned a lot of people, but Maria, this is about you. How does it feel to have won?
It's great. It is great. It's been a long time. We've been up for awards quite a few times, and we've been the finalists and we've never actually made it. But yeah, it's great. It's great that I've received an award finally, which I've been saying actually deserve an award. I mean, we might be a deprived area, but we are the people of the area, I should say, and the community sticks together. And I think we deserve it, and I deserve it too for
well
doing
said.
the hard work.
You do deserve it. You lovely human being. Congratulations, Maria. Well done. And you finally won that award. All right, on to our second category tonight, which is the award for bravery and courage. Now, this is sponsored by Nottingham University Hospital Trust. We're going to meet our 3 finalists who've all battled against the odds and put themselves at risk to save others.
The Bard family had their world turned upside down last year when 4-year-old Henry was diagnosed with high-risk neuroblastoma, an aggressive form of childhood cancer with a 40 to 50% chance of long-term survival. Henry the Brave has undergone surgery, a stem cell transplant and intensive chemotherapy, all before lockdown removed the opportunity to return to some normality. Yet his personality has blossomed despite the extremely challenging circumstances.
Yet he still has this cheeky little smile, cheeky little attitude.
Oh, we're best mates. You know, the last 6 months we've got his energy back, and he's got his spirit back. He's just approached everything with that happy-go-lucky attitude and just thrown himself into everything.
During his rounds as an Asda home shopping driver, Habil spotted smoke coming from a house near Stapleford. After stopping to investigate, a woman with 2 young children shouted that her 7-week-old baby was still inside the house where a kitchen fire had taken hold. Habil says his natural instinct kicked in as he ran into the house with the woman to successfully rescue the baby. Former RAF senior aircraftman Luke Wigman this year joined 41 others in completing one of the world's most gruelling running events, the World Marathon Challenge. Despite the fact he had spent the previous 18 months recovering from an injury that left him struggling to walk and ended his RAF career when surgery to rebuild part of his leg following a bomb while on patrol in Afghanistan resulted in severe infection.
I don't class myself as brave or courageous in any sense of the word. I was in hospital, I was around soldiers that were such severely injured. I kind of figured, you know, I really need to move forward in a positive way. And it just really inspired me to make the most of my life. You know, it could have gone the complete opposite direction. Unfortunately, it didn't. So, you know, I'm alive, I'm here, I've got all my limbs. I need to really kind of attack life from here on forward.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree, 3 remarkable individuals there, and they're all watching with bated breath, live from home. So Habil and Luke and Henry watching on. Fingers crossed. There can only be one winner though, and we're going to head over to Tracy Taylor from our category sponsor, NUH. She's going to announce this year's winner.
Nottingham University Hospitals is proud to sponsor the Bravery and Courage category of NottinghamshireLive Heroes Awards. All 3 nominees for this award are worthy winners, and between them have shown incredible bravery, courage, resilience and character. And the winner of the award is Henry Bard.
Thank you, Tracy. And there somewhere underneath that hat is Henry. Hello, Henry.
Say hi.
Give us a wave.
Hi.
Give us a wave. Dad, give us a wave. And a thumbs up as well. I'm tempted to ask, are you a trained policeman? But I won't do that just yet. No. I'm not sure who's going to answer the questions. Will it be Henry himself or will it be Dad? How does it feel to be our second winner tonight?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, Henry's definitely our little hero. He's been through so much, and he just approaches everything with such a kind of stoic attitude and just gets on with it.
It's a bit of a cool dude, isn't he? You're Mr. Excited, probably about to, and there he is, playing with his Lego. Nothing phases him.
Everything that we throw at him. With it.
Are you happy?
You happy, Henry? Are you shy?
Give us a thumbs up if you're happy. Yeah, the hat suits Dad even more. Listen, well done. I'll leave you to your Lego. It's all right, Dad, by the way. You don't look foolish at all. Congratulations. Good, Henry. Truly well deserved. And next up, you know, tackling climate change, it's one of those subnaturally being overlooked, but things happen. ECO are perfect examples of our next category. That's Environmental Heroes. It's sponsored by Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust.
Unhappy with the level of green waste facilities provided by their local council, Hannah and Danny, E1 Edgeco, set up their own free recycling centre right on their driveway. The eco-warrior couple even built the waste hub out of recycled wood and metal, and since setting it up, have
was to get people thinking a little bit more planet kind, because it's not easy for everybody to do, it's not accessible for everybody to do, and actually once you start thinking about it, I think people naturally make
school, but also within the local community. Thanks to the Snenton students' tireless research and hard work, Nottingham Academy is introducing a new scheme to completely eliminate plastic across all its sites.
It's the start of something that I would assume will carry on throughout the decade to the point where we'd like to be. I mean, this is just a starter, really. Every school in the country should be more eco-friendly and follow schemes, and it should definitely ditch its plastic. As an education institution, it has the responsibility to teach people, so I would say I'm quite proud of the scheme and where we're going and where we look to go.
The brainchild of Barbara Bates, development worker at Bolwell Forest Garden, Grow, Cook and Play is a community garden in the heart of Bolwell, offering volunteering opportunities in gardening and wildlife conservation. At a time when finding affordable activities for children during school holidays can be challenging, the workshops on offer provide the opportunity for parents and carers to spend time together outside as a family within a safe, fun environment.
Here in Bulwell, it's a very deprived area, but it's got a very strong sense of community as well. So by creating a green space, it was really giving children an opportunity to be around nature, the therapeutic side of it, you know, being able to breathe out.
We do lots of things here. We can pick blackberries. We climb trees. Yeah. We love it.
How cute. Our three eco-warriors there, all of them cute by the way, not just the last two, all eagerly anticipating the outcome at home. So Nathaniel and Hannah and Danny and the Grow and Cook Play team, all tuned in, all waiting with bated breath. You don't have to wait too much longer, guys. We'll be back with you in just a few moments' time. Firstly, let's join Paul Wilkinson, Chief Executive of Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust. Paul is going to announce the winner.
The Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust are delighted to support the Environmental Heroes Award. We're facing a climate and ecological emergency and need environmental heroes more than ever. The winner of this year's award has already initiated an impressive range of climate change projects and campaigned on equality and diversity. And the winner of the award is Nathaniel McLaughlin.
Thank you very much indeed. All right, Nathaniel, good evening. You handsome devil, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm all right, yeah. Congratulations on the award. How does it feel?
Feels great, actually. A bit overwhelmed.
Are you? Just
Yeah.
give us an idea of the kind of things that you do, because you're, what, 17, I remember from that little video that we saw. Just give us an idea of the kind of things that you do.
So we work with the school and the trust to put in projects which improve our environmental footprint. So things like introducing recycling, which we did last year, and ditching our plastic. So that's what we've done so far.
And what about future plans?
Projects.
Because this award is going to be your springboard to even bigger and better things, I'm sure. So what else do you want to do?
Future plans, as the pandemic has arisen, we have kind of halted things, and that has caused disruptions. But we do plan on further doing that. So we plan on putting in more wildlife projects out in the academy, so improving our biodiversity, and that way we help pollinators. So a few projects in the works like that.
Excellent. Good to hear. Thumbs up. Well done. Give us a thumbs up, mate. Good work. All right, just the one. I did too. That's okay. Nathaniel, our winner in that very important award, thoroughly deserved. I'm sure you agree. Now, to all of our finalists tonight, I personally think you are amazing, and I'm pretty sure everyone watching at home agrees with that sentiment as well. There are also some very friendly and rather familiar faces who are absolutely inspired by all of you and what you've been doing. They want to send you a message of congratulations for being our Nottinghamshire Live Heroes of 2020.
Hi, this is Sam Slocum at Notts County. Just want to say huge congratulations to the finalists and winners at the Nottinghamshire Live Heroes Awards.
Hi, it's Alex Lacey from Notts County Football Club. Congratulations to all winners and finalists at Nottinghamshire Live Heroes Awards.
Hi, it's Conor Rawlinson here. Just want to give a congratulations to all the winners and the finalists at the Nottinghamshire Live Heroes Awards.
Hello, it's Vicky here. I just wanted to say a massive congratulations to all the winners and finalists of the Nottinghamshire Live Hero Awards. I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Enjoy the night virtually, whichever way you're celebrating. Just make sure you enjoy yourselves, and a huge thank you for everything that you've all done, keeping people safe, looking after one another, keeping the city going. Much love to you all. Mwah.
Thank you, Vicky. Now, you are going to love that segue, by the way, from Vicky McClure on Line of Duty. Bear with me on this. Next tonight, we are going to recognise 3 exceptional finalists who regularly go beyond the call of duty, not line of duty, call of duty. Let's hear more about them now as we celebrate our next category, which is for the emergency services, proudly sponsored by TNS Heating.
When 11-year-old Jack Thompson suffered a cardiac arrest and stopped breathing outside of school, the consequences could have been tragic. But thanks to the immediate response of Nova Charles and Dr. Pete Watson, an off-duty nurse and doctor collecting their own children, and paramedic Edward Cannon, plus the availability of a defibrillator on site, Jack did not suffer any brain damage. After several days in a coma, Jack awoke and was diagnosed with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
It is a bit surreal that it all happened, and it's one of those heartwarming stories because there was a happy ending to it. Really, it was a community effort. It wasn't just myself, Dr. Pete Watson and Ed Cannon who helped on that day. I am in contact with Jack and his family. He's doing really well. I think for me to actually breathe for somebody else, I just feel as though there was this invisible string connecting me to him, and I hope I'll always have that connection with him.
After receiving reports that a woman and her dogs had fallen into distress in the River Mourne, PC Horton and PC Turner were the first to arrive on the scene. They swiftly commandeered a bicycle from a passerby and located the incident. The pair then jumped into the water and brought both the woman and her dogs to safety.
Very embarrassed really about the whole thing and how it's all come about, and it's quite important that I remember the other officers involved and also to the 2 members of the public. It's just nice that we managed to get her out of the water. She was safe, she was unharmed, she didn't need any medical treatment, and it was just a case of drying off and getting back on normal response duties.
Fire crews from across Nottinghamshire joined forces to create an extra special lockdown birthday for a young boy battling cancer. Little Henry dreams of one day being a firefighter, and over the last year has demonstrated his courage as he has undergone intensive chemotherapy treatment and surgeries. As he could not enjoy a traditional birthday under lockdown measures, the crew sent a special video message and organised a drive-by of fire engines to Henry's family home.
I'm really pleased that he found it, such a rewarding day, because that in turn makes it satisfying for us. As a fire service, we try and look out for vulnerable people and try and help people, but we don't necessarily do it for the recognition. We're heart melted. We've got a lot of rough to tufty firefighters, but when they saw Henry and Henry's story, you instantly have an affection for him. He's such a wonderful little character. And of course, he wants to join the best job in the world. He wants to be a firefighter, so we've instantly welcomed him into the family.
Well, truly remarkable finalists. I'm sure you'll agree. We're going to hear from the winner in just a few moments' time. You'll see them on the screen beside me as well. It's now time for Saeed Rafiq, who's Finance Director from our category sponsor, TNS Heating, to announce the winner.
Everyone at TNS Heating would like to thank all the emergency services for their bravery and hard work through these difficult times. And I'm proud to announce the winners of the Emergency Services Awards are PC Dave Horton and PC Adam Turner.
There! There was a bit of excitement behind you there. Congratulations.
A little bit.
I knew you would try and play it cool, but she didn't. Who is it just behind you?
It's my daughter Amy.
Hello Amy, how are you? Give us a wave.
You give her a wave. She's gone a bit shy.
Oh, now she's gone shy. Listen, congratulations to you. And I know this is a team effort, but just talk us through what the last few months in particular have been for your work in the police force. What's it been like?
It's been odd times really. It's quite strange to, with everything that's happening, and obviously with COVID going on, it's just difficult times I think for everyone, and we're just trying to do our best for everyone out there really.
Yeah,
is all I can say.
Yeah. Well, look, part of the whole thinking with tonight's awards is to say a big thank you. And I know that you guys and all the other people we saw on the video there, sometimes we take you for granted, but does it mean something to you? You know, when you win something like this, do you think, oh yeah, actually this is a bit special?
I don't know, it's the first time I've won something.
Get away.
Well, something like this. Like I said in the video, it's everyone that was there that day. It wasn't just me and Adam. It was, there was several other officers and members of the public. And if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have found her. So, it's a group effort really. So, yeah.
You're too modest. I'm going to ask your agent and your spokeswoman just beside you. Don't be shy now, Amy. It's your big moment. Is Dad your hero? Please say yes. Yeah. Thumbs up if Dad's the hero. Double thumbs up. Whoa! And from the little fella on the end, excellent stuff. Good work. Well done. Congratulations. Enjoy your evening. Go and have a nice drink or something. You've earned it. Well deserved. Now, each year we ask our readers to nominate someone they know who continually helps out their neighbours. And this is something that's really come to the fore in the last few months. It might be running errands, might be watching out for them, even helping in some kind of crisis. It's now time to celebrate 3 unsung heroes who really epitomise those actions and define the words good neighbour. That's our next category. It's sponsored by Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue.
The Car Sick Community Facebook group has recently been set up by Tracy Greatorex and Christine Whitehead due to recurring issues with antisocial behaviour and drug-related crime. Over the past year, the Car Sick estate has unfortunately been the centre of various offences such as assault, stabbings, a firearm incident and threatening gang behaviour. Along with the existing Car Sick estate community group, the new scheme, developed by residents, police and the district's MP, aims to further deter antisocial and violent behaviour.
We're proud of what we've achieved, and it's nice to be acknowledged. A lot of residents were feeling isolated, especially the old residents, and now they know that they can come to us and we can help support them.
We just want to live in a nice area and
live in a nice area and pull the community together as one.
Yeah.
And help each other.
That's it, yeah, like it used to be.
Yeah.
For 4 years, Mum of 2 Mo has hosted a community Christmas Day dinner for those facing the occasion alone. Last year, Mo went even further and, with a team of volunteers, prepared and delivered 126 free Christmas meals, covering most of the £2,500 bill herself. Mo has also previously written and delivered 1,900 Christmas cards to strangers to help combat loneliness.
Being nominated is so humbling. It's just
pushed me to say, you know what, go for it. This is needed. It's amazing how getting this Christmas card from a stranger, how much it makes them feel. It just makes them to be so happy that people around them, the community remembers them. We're just in it together. That's the way I see it. All this street, we're in it together. So it's brilliant.
Dedicated nurse Holly demonstrates care and kindness in all she does. She goes out of her way for others and causes close to her heart. And last year started a charity in her father's memory. Leon's legacy has since successfully raised money for over 30 defibrillators in local schools, which Holly also trains staff on how to use.
I love taking this to the school and getting the staff or the students to have a go on it. But once they've had a go, they realise how easy it is and everybody could use these and they all want to have a go, which is lovely. I honestly cry every single time we get one because it just means so much to me. I wouldn't say that I was a hero. I'm just trying to make a bit of a difference in the community and hopefully help somebody who's in an emergency situation.
Well, 3 absolutely amazing finalists there, and I think it's fair to say that most of us, well, probably all of us, wish we lived next door to you. No offence to my neighbours, who are lovely. Holly, Mo and the Carsick Community Facebook group will get the winner up on screen in just a few moments' time. We're not going to keep you in suspense too much longer. Let's head over to Chief Fire Officer John Buckley from our category sponsor, Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue, to see who will be crowned our Good Neighbour for 2020.
We're really pleased to be able to support the Good Neighbour Award this year. We know that working in communities, neighbourhoods are really important, and I'm really pleased to announce that the winner of this year's award is Holly Younger.
Well done. There she is. Hello, Holly.
Hi, sorry.
How are you?
That's been quite emotional. Thank you so much.
You look quite emotional. I was just thinking there at the end of the tape, you said, I don't think I'm a hero. Luckily other people do, Holly.
No, honestly, I'm so overwhelmed. I really, really didn't expect to win at all. And the work the other ladies were doing was amazing. So thank you so much.
I thought it was particularly poignant that you set this up in memory of your dad, didn't you? So what do you think he would make of what you've achieved and also you winning here tonight?
Oh, my dad would be telling me off for doing too much. He always said I had to be busy and he'd be like, can't you just sit still? So yeah, but no, he'd be so proud. And I mean, this all started because my dad had a cardiac arrest at the school where he worked. And the staff were absolutely amazing, but obviously they didn't have a defibrillator to hand. They had to go and get one from the nearest place. So we started fundraising just for a defib for them, and it sort of snowballed from there.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure he will be a very, very proud dad looking down on you tonight. What's next? Because, you know, I've been saying to a few of the other winners, it doesn't stop with something like this. I know from previous years, people just go on and on and on, and their projects grow. So what do you want to achieve?
I would like every school to have a defibrillator, and I'd like all of the staff and the students to be trained in CPR should they ever need it.
Good luck with that. Give us a thumbs up.
Thank you very much.
Good work, well deserved, Holly. Congratulations, and enjoy the rest of your evening as well. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone in Nottinghamshire tonight. Like I say, I wish she was my neighbour. Congratulations on the award. Hundreds of health workers in our region, of course, paid and voluntary, making such a big difference to so many people's lives, and again, especially so right now in these difficult and uncertain times. So this year we wanted to recognise and acknowledge those groups and individuals who dedicate their life to supporting the people of Nottinghamshire and beyond. So next up is the Healthcare Heroes category, sponsored by BMI Healthcare, the Park Hospital.
Senior staff nurse Sarah cares for premature babies and their families, as well as being one of the hospital's most dedicated fundraisers. Sarah's innovative ideas this year, such as the virtual teddy bears picnic, have led to the neonatal unit being the second highest fundraising department for Nottingham Hospital's charity. Her events also enable families currently receiving care from the unit and those previously to socialise and give back to staff.
I'm honoured, really thankful and grateful to be appreciated. I have lots of crazy schemes what I'm always trying to get them involved in. Some take off and some don't, depending on how crazy they are. I just want to stress that it's definitely not just me and that there's a whole team of us that work really hard to put on these events.
Staff nurse Rachel pulled out all the stops for one of her patients, Janet, who was unable to attend her daughter's wedding due to receiving treatment for cardiac and respiratory failure. Rachel organised a blessing for the couple on Janet's ward and, with her colleagues, decorated it with fairy lights, flowers and staged an aisle. Thanks to Rachel's generosity, Janet was able to share one of the most important moments of her daughter's life.
Oh, I was so excited. As soon as I came into work on the actual day of the ceremony, it was, oh, happy wedding day to all the staff, and it just made you warm inside, and it was just so lovely. I just imagined getting married and not having my mum there, and it was just heartbreaking. And you think it's not just the memory for Janet, it's also the memory for the family. Her daughter actually said to me that it's the first time Janet had actually stood up and took a few steps, and that was towards her daughter in a wedding dress. And without sounding corny, that's worth more than any award ever that she said that, and that was my reward for what I did.
Caring for those with dementia, Steve continually illustrates dedication and enthusiasm, always thinking of new ideas and activities to help those in his charge. Steve has a naturally cheerful disposition and repeatedly goes the extra mile to support those around him, whether dementia sufferers or his colleagues, often being the first to volunteer for tasks or cover shifts. He is regarded as a valuable and important member of the Open Door One team.
So it gives me a chance to get out there and make a difference to some people's lives. That's what's important to me, is that these people who I'm working with, they're having a good time. They're leaving with a smile on their face and they can't wait to come back. If they don't want to come back, then I'm doing something wrong. I really love my job, and as long as I've got my health, I shall keep going.
Brilliant stuff, and especially appropriate here in 2020, of course. 3 incredible finalists. So we'll to our winner in just a few moments' time on the screen. Let's firstly join Amanda Dawkes, who's Executive Director of BMI Healthcare, the Park Hospital. Amanda's going to reveal who our 2020 winner is.
Here at BMI The Park Hospital, we're really proud to be sponsoring the Healthcare Hero Award. We've seen over the last 6 months the devastating effect of COVID and how important this award is. And the winner is Sarah Bray.
I'm going to join you! Yeah! How are you, Sarah?
Oh, I can't believe it!
Oh, bless you. You've even got your posh curtains up as well.
Amazing.
We love that.
thank you so much. That's brilliant. Thank you.
I tell you what, it's worth it just to see your happy smiley face. We've been saying how appropriate this is. Look, everyone could have been a winner. That you all are. But doing what you do and working in healthcare this year of all years, just give us a flavour of what it's actually like.
I think as a team we're just amazing. Everybody, I work at the city, and it's been an amazing atmosphere. People are helping each other and just working together to achieve things that we've done this year has been amazing. And I absolutely love my job, and I'd do anything for it.
It's great.
And the babies and the families.
Yeah. You mentioned your team there. Seeing as you're so modest and you talk about your team, just give us a few. I mean, it's all about you, Sarah, at the end of the day. But just give us a few of the names of your colleagues.
So I work really closely with Emma Farnsworth, and we plan lots of mischievous things and to raise lots of money for the unit, which involves jumping around in kangaroo suits and dancing at balls and all sorts of things like that. Another one is Charlotte Dolby. She's on maternity leave at the moment, but she's absolutely amazing and does loads and loads. I can't mention that the whole team is just amazing.
Yeah, well, hello to Charlotte as well. Good luck with the rest of the pregnancy and the happy day. I'm very disappointed, by the way, you haven't got your kangaroo outfit on.
Well, I did think that I should put it on. I brought some Christmas bells, which was certainly good.
Nice. Oh, loving the bells. That's very good. Listen, congratulations. Are you going to have a nice cold drink of something now?
Oh, I've got it ready.
What is it? Let's have a look. Oh.
Prosecco, of course.
Doesn't look very full, Sarah. Come on, get on it. You've earned that. Congratulations from all of us at Nottinghamshire Live. Well done. It's brilliant. Keep up the good work as well. So at the start of this evening, we asked you and your household to get your best attire, your best outfit on, your fancy dress, whatever you wanted to watch the awards in tonight, and then to take a photo and upload it to your social media account with the hashtag #NottsLiveHeroes. And by the way, thank you to everyone that's been doing that. This is for a chance to win. We got a nice luxury hamper filled with all manner of lovely goodies. We're going to announce our lucky winner. I'm delighted to say that actually one of our finalists tonight, Hetvi Perek, has won. Congratulations. There, I mean, look, no one's going to beat that outfit, are they? I mean, look at that dress. It's amazing. So, Hetvi, we will be in touch with you and get all the details and get the hamper to you very soon indeed. Well done. Lovely. Excellent. Right, and thank you everyone else who's been uploading photos and comments as well as we go through the night. Next, it's time for our Volunteer of the Year category, which is sponsored by Empathy UK Funeral Plans. Thousands of dedicated volunteers devote countless hours to help people in our community and raise money for charity. So let's find out more about our 3 finalists who carry out a multitude of good work without asking for anything in return.
Caroline dedicates much of her time volunteering and helping others. A Girl Guiding member as a child, she has continued this passion as a leader of St Giles Guides for 26 years and, more recently, as Division Commissioner for West Bridgford, South Trent Girl Guiding. In addition, Caroline works as a childminder, supports her husband with scouting camps, and last year became a street pastor, helping people to stay hydrated and safe at night.
I've always been a volunteer since I was 16. I've kind of grown up with it. My family all volunteer. I'm really proud to make children's lives exciting, give them opportunities that they may not have done before, and it makes me feel really proud to see them getting a sense of achievement and growing and discovering themselves.
Social worker and mum of 2 Hetvi continually shows herself to be an extraordinary giving member of the community. Since the COVID-19 outbreak, Hetvi has coordinated over 50 tonnes worth of donations to local food banks, schools, a nearby Hindu temple, homeless charities, and over 1,000 hot meals and furniture to medical centres in need. Another of Hetvi's projects involved providing 750 activity packs to schools before the summer.
I've always believed in the saying by Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. I've been amazed at how many people have come forward and the difference that it has made. You do your service, you do your karma, and you don't expect anything in return. It's the nature of karma. If you do good things come back to you.
Julia is a proactive, passionate member of the Winwood Heights community, volunteering much of her time to make it a better place for residents. As a Nottingham City Homes Block champion and chair of the TRA, she has been fundamental in improving community spirit through coffee mornings, bingo nights, exercise classes, and NCH training courses. During lockdown, Julia worked hard to keep spirits up with the VE Day picnic in the pod celebrations.
And I put myself forward because I felt I needed to be part of something. But the proudest thing is there is such a fabulous team of people here that help put everything together. So this nomination is not just for me, it's for all of those that have worked so very hard in the last year, 18 months.
So a little bit more about Hetvi, Julia and Caroline. They're all waiting to see who is going to be the winner. I know you are as well. So then, without further ado, we're going to head over now to Simon Bancroft, who's Business Development Manager from our category sponsor, Empathy UK Funeral Plans.
Hello, my name is Simon Bancroft and I'm from Empathy UK Funeral Plans. We're immensely proud to be involved in this year's Nottinghamshire Live Heroes Awards, and in particular to be sponsoring the Volunteer of the Year Award, which this year goes to Hepti Perek for her work in coordinating over 50 tonnes of contributions to local food banks. Well done, Hepti.
Well done.
Oh, there she is. There's our lucky winner. Congratulations, Hetvi. How are you?
I'm good, Mark. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. And we saw you in your full glory, by the way, a few months ago, because this is your second award on the bounce. So you won our outfit award. We can't see it all, but we did a few moments ago. It's very impressive. Is this a special purchase for tonight, or have you had it a while?
No, this is not a special purchase for tonight. This was the outfit I wore for my children's first birthday party. So it's a lucky outfit. That's why I wore it tonight.
Oh, it's your lucky. Well, the lucky outfit paid off, let me tell you. Let's talk about this award then. And we saw on the film you've been busy collecting food. There's been a real coming together of communities, hasn't there? And this is partly what we're talking about tonight. How have you found it out on the street?
8 months ago, actually, now, when the pandemic started, the whole community was everybody was quite low. Food banks were struggling. People were not quite sure how we can help and what we could do. At that point, I just had this small idea in my head that I just want to help people. Didn't have no direction, didn't know what to do. All it was is I want to help people. So food banks, food is really close to my heart. I would not want anybody to go hungry. So I decided to look into food banks and see how we can help them out, because all food banks at the beginning of pandemic was struggling. So there on my journey started really, and I came across a wonderful organization called Sevade, which guided me throughout the 8 months in terms of how we can maximize the efforts and give back to the community. This award that I'm given today as a Volunteer of the Year is not just for me, it's for the hundreds of volunteers in Nottingham City who are part of Sevade, but more importantly, it's for all my food bank volunteers. So if you're watching out there, all of you, I'm not going to name all of them, but they are phenomenal. It's been 8 months, and every week they all have volunteered every single week. So it's not just for me. The 50 tons of food wasn't possible without the volunteers. It's for all the volunteers of the Hindu temple of Sai Dham who have made hot meals and served in the hospitals. So I dedicate this award to them. And more importantly, volunteering has taken a lot of my time and it's been very, very fulfilling. So I also want to dedicate this award to my family, to my better half, my husband, and my parents and my in-laws' blessings. So thank you all very much, because as said, volunteering is a thankless job, and I wouldn't be here without the support of my family.
You're like everyone else tonight, Hetfi. You're way too modest. Thank you for mentioning all those lovely people, and you're right to do that. But it's about you. And all the time you're talking, I'm thinking, Marcus Rashford has been talking recently about food banks, but you were there first. So it is about you, actually. Congratulations. Give us a thumbs up and a little whoop whoop. Nice work. Hetvi, well done. Congratulations from all of us here. Now, you do hear a lot, don't you, about young people these days, and sometimes it does feel like it's always bad news, bad headlines. We think it's very important to shine a light on all of the good things that young people right across Nottinghamshire do, and that's what our next 3 finalists have achieved. It's pretty amazing. So we're going to find out a little bit more about each of our finalists as we celebrate our next category, which is Young Heroes, and it's sponsored by Ideogen.
8-year-old Musa Hamza has been going above and beyond to help feed the homeless over the pandemic. Working with his dad, he made grilled cheese sandwiches, which were delivered to the city's homeless, who were staying in temporary accommodation. In a report he wrote about the virus, Musa said, "We've been at home from school to help everyone keep safe. Homeless people are the most vulnerable because they do not have a roof over their heads or any food."
I have no idea how I'd feel if I was out in the cold right now without any clothes or any home or any roof under my head. I don't know, or any water. I don't know how I'd feel. So which is why I'd want to live in a hotel and I would want some food. I felt happy because I was helping them, and then I could help them with what they needed.
As well as being a young carer for her brother, 14-year-old Ruth has boosted a number of local good causes using her dance skills to fundraise. When Ruth's friend Karen tragically passed away, she decided to choreograph a dance in her memory, raising money for the local hospice that cared for her. She raised more than £4,000, but didn't stop there, going on to raise over £8,000 for good causes in Karen's name.
It makes me feel like she would be proud of me because I'm doing it for her and for other people. It makes me feel proud because I know that all the money of which I'm raising for when I'm dancing is going to a good cause, and it's going to help lots of people.
13-year-old Ben Neal was presented with an award for his act of bravery and restoration of life by resuscitation after attempting to save an 82-year-old man who suffered a heart attack on the M25. After the car in front of Ben suddenly stopped, he ran with his mum and dad to help, calmly performing CPR on the man until the ambulance arrived.
The way that he handled the situation and stayed so calm when so many people wouldn't have done, I certainly didn't at the time, was incredible.
Hero is a very strong word. That belongs to so many other people as well. It belongs to the people that taught me how to do it, and it belongs to the people that supported me learning how to do it.
Well, I did tell you they were doing some great stuff. So Ben and Musa and Ruth, one of them, will be on the screen here beside me in a moment with their message of victory for you tonight. They are all incredible and inspirational young heroes. Best of luck to you all. It's now time to head over to Barnaby Kent, Chief Operating Officer from our category sponsor, IdeaGen, to announce this year's winner.
IdeaGen are a global software company, but our roots are totally attached to Nottingham. So when I hear these stories from these amazing young people, I just think, wow, it makes you so proud, not only of them, but of Nottingham and of the next generation generally. I do feel the future is in very good hands. So without further ado, I'm delighted to announce the winner of the NottinghamshireLive Young Heroes Award is Musa Hamza.
Way! Congratulations, Musa and Agent Dad. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Musa?
Good.
Did you think you were going to win that?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, that's what I like. Nice bit of confidence. Yeah. Not sure if Dad agrees. So then, how old are you, by the way?
8 years old.
Okay. And why do you do the things that you do? We saw on the film the kind of help that you've been giving to other people. Why do you do it?
Well, I kind of said it on the news, but it's because I don't want other people to be cold, and I don't want them without houses, because I don't know how I'd feel if I had that.
Well said, well said. You must be a proud dad tonight, aren't you?
Oh, massively. We didn't expect that. I mean, this started as just a bit of a life lesson during lockdown. It just started as a bit of a life lesson, and it's kind of morphed into this, which is a great lesson for him, because we just wanted him to instill in him the value of hard work and looking after the community. So I mean, it's a great reward for him, and really shows what can happen.
Absolutely.
So yeah, absolutely, very proud of him. Great.
Yeah. No, I can tell. You know, you're welling up there.
well, we've got his mum just out of the shot, crying her eyes out.
Oh,
very
come
proud.
on in, Mum. Because we can just about see some shadows to the side.
She is totally camera shy.
Oh, come on.
She's just disappeared.
Musa,
No,
tell your mum. Tell your mum, come on in. Otherwise, you won't buy her anything for Christmas.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay, fine. That's all right.
She's just disappeared.
Mum's in charge. Go on, Dad. Carry
on. And to be honest, I mean, a massive hats off to Ruth and Ben as well. In our eyes, all three of them are winners. Some fantastic work that both of you have done. So don't think that there's only one winner here. As far as we're concerned, all three of you won.
Oh, That is a lovely thing to say. I did say you were Musa's agent, but you're now agent for all three. This is good work. Quick word on who Musa gets his caring side from. Is it you or is it Shy Mum?
Definitely Mum.
The truth. All right, Musa, thumbs up. Give us a woo.
Go on, woo.
That's more like it. That's what we want. Good work, Musa and Dad. Great to see you. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the night. Oh, that is great. You've earned that hug. Well done. Next is our penultimate award. It's going to be the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's sponsored by Rotherers, and I've got to admit this is probably my favourite, or one of my favourite parts of the evening, because it is time to celebrate a very special person who has selflessly helped others over a number of years in their workplace and continued that help in their community. So let's hear from Christine Yeardley, CEO of our category sponsor, Rotherers.
Rotherers solicitors are absolutely delighted to be sponsoring the Lifetime Achievement Award, which recognises those truly outstanding and inspiring individuals that make our community what it is.
So to tell us more about this remarkable individual, let's head over to Nottinghamshire Live editor Natalie Fay, who's going to announce this year's Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
When nominations for the Nottinghamshire Live Heroes Awards opened, we knew that the Lifetime Achievement Award category would highlight some truly exceptional individuals. We knew that we would be humbled by stories of special people who selflessly put others before themselves, not once but repeatedly over a number of years, and we were not disappointed by the high quality of entries. Our winner is someone that has repeatedly and tirelessly worked to take care of those most in need in their community, demonstrating a pattern of kindness and of selflessness that spans nearly a quarter of a decade. This year's winner is a natural problem solver. Back in the early 1990s, they learned that limited transport routes and taxi services in the rural village of Ravenshead left some members of the community feeling uncertain and unsupported. Getting to the doctors, getting their weekly shopping, and even getting their hair cut was limited for some. And our winner was determined to support them so they felt less alone. As a result, they founded a local good neighbour scheme, Ready Call, and our winner appealed for local residents to join them in forming a committee. More than 40 volunteers were readied to help those who needed it most, and the scheme was supported entirely by voluntary donations and fundraising events. Through the challenges of the past 24 years, including those more recently raised by COVID, Ready Call was steered by that same determined person. It expanded to meet the community's needs, evolving with the times. Now, Ready Call helps those awaiting universal credit payments with essentials and calls isolated friends to support them through the uncertainties of a global pandemic. For many, it's been a beacon in trying times. Next year, in 2021, our winner will be retiring from their role as the coordinator of Ready Call, but their determination to volunteer to help others continues. We believe this is something that deserves to be acknowledged and celebrated with this special award. The winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award is Molly Bell.
Thank you, Natalie. Delighted to say we are joined by Molly now. Hello, give us a wave.
Hello, hello. It's lovely to be with you.
Yeah, well, lovely to speak to you. We will talk some more in just a few moments' time. Before we do that, let's just take a look at how we surprised Molly earlier on this month with the help of Karen Goodwin from Ready Call.
Hello, well I'm Karen Goodwin and co-coordinator of a group in Ravenshead called Ready Call, and we're here today because Nottinghamshire Live Hero Awards asked for nominations for Lifetime Achievement, and with a lady in Ravenshead called Molly Bell, who is a wonderful pillar of our society, much loved. She gives so much of her time freely. She's got boundless energy and a huge heart, and I nominated her for a Lifetime Award because she's been running, organised Ready Call for 25 years, so I think that's a lifetime achievement. Molly,
Hello.
Just come forward a moment. I'll stand back. So I just have to. I've been a bit duplicitous. I'm very sorry.
That's very naughty,
But
Karen.
I know. But a little while ago, I nominated you for a Lifetime Achievement Award with the NottinghamshireLive Heroes of Nottinghamshire Awards.
Did you indeed?
I did, and I have to tell you, you won.
Well, that's quite amazing. I'm sure there are many, many heroes in Nottinghamshire, and I would never have put myself in that category. But if somebody else has, I suppose I'm just honoured to think that that's something that somebody thought I deserved. So that's very kind, and thank you very much.
Excellent stuff. Lovely surprise. It looked like you were quite taken aback there, Molly.
Well, I was totally surprised, yes. It wasn't at all what I was expecting. It was very, very humbling. And at the same time as I'm standing there thinking, why did I wear this jumper and does my hair look all right? And they're trying to think of something sensible to say to you. Of course, I didn't totally manage, but it was my best shot at the time. But I really should have said, of course, that that the award, although it is given with my name on it, you can't have a scheme for a good neighbour scheme. You can't have one of those with just one person, can you? And I played my part, and the volunteers all played their part amazingly well. There's an amazing team of people who all make Ready Call the wonderful success that it is today. And the fact it's been going for 25 years just means that some of us have been doing it for a long time. There are some original volunteers in there with me, as well as a lot of new volunteers that we've been delighted to welcome over the years. And we have this little phrase that I say to the people who are asking for help. I say, we're happy to help. Because if you need a bit of help, you really don't want a grumpy person turning up, do you? And so I'm proud to say that the Volunteers Co, they're happy to help. We want Ravenshead to be a place where people feel cared for, where there's always somebody on hand. If you need a good neighbour, I've got a little definition of a good neighbour, and it comes from a story that's a well-known story you probably know, where this guy got robbed and mugged on the way on his journey, and he was left at the side of the road, and a couple of guys came past, and he rather hoped they'd give him a hand, but they didn't. And then another unlikely looking guy, he turned up as well, and he helped this guy, gave him some first aid, took him to the nearest overnight accommodation and paid for his accommodation there. And the storyteller, who was of course Jesus, said at the end of the story, who was the good neighbour to that guy who needed a hand. And it was it was a very easy multiple choice question, wasn't it? It wasn't A, B or C. It was C. He was the good neighbour. And Jesus said, yes, it was the one who showed kindness, and that's what a good neighbour is. And when the end of the story, Jesus said, well, you go and do that as well. That seems like one of the reasons why it's a good idea to be kind to one another. And there's been loads of people over this pandemic that have come forward with acts of kindness in many, many, many ways. And it seems to have raised up a whole army of kind volunteers, a whole army of good neighbours. And I just think that what we need at this time is a real epidemic of kindness. And I'm seeing that in all sorts of ways in our community and in the other awards that we've been those people we've been talking to tonight. In their situations too, a real epidemic of kindness. And I'm just thankful to be a small part in that.
Oh, you were a big part. Molly, thank you for that. Very wise words. And thank you for everything you've been doing. You're not going to be retiring next year, really, are you?
I'm going to hand the phone over to Karen. I think that's a suitable punishment for the naughty thing she did at the doorstep the other day. I think the fact that she will then have the phone, I think that's excellent, and she will be absolutely brilliant. We've been transitioning things to her for a number of years, and she's just a perfect coordinator. So I'm not sure why I'm waiting till next year. I think it was because next year's 25 years, and I suppose that is possibly at least part of a lifetime achievement, I suppose. So then at that point I will still remain on the committee, and I will still be involved in volunteering. But the joys of the coordinator's role, which have been a real joy, will be moving to Karen.
Yeah.
And so I'm just thankful that she's in place, willing and able and very competent, and is indeed a very good neighbour herself.
Yeah. But look, it's all about you for the time being, Molly. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Have a lovely rest of the evening. Congratulations as well. That's our little thank you from everyone you've helped. You're brilliant. Thank you, Molly. It's now time for our final award of the show already, where we will be announcing our Nottinghamshire Live Hero of Nottinghamshire for 2020. Now, our winner has been selected from this evening's category winners, and I'm delighted to say we can now once again join our headline sponsor, Nottinghamshire Police and Crime Commissioner Paddy Tipping. He likes me to salute, and I'm happy to do so. He is going to announce this year's Nottinghamshire Live Hero of Nottinghamshire for 2020. Paddy.
It's been a tough year. It's really been hard for families and communities, and that's why we've been looking for local heroes, and there have been so many of them around. We've had some great finalists, and it's been a hard choice, but the judges have settled on one person in particular. It's a mother with twins, a mother who's a civil servant, but most importantly, a mother that's gone out of her way to collect others, providing meals and sustenance for a whole range of people. So our hero for Nottinghamshire this year, I'm delighted to say, is Hetfi Parak.
Thank you, Paddy. Here she is again, Hetfi. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with being the volunteer of the year, but I truly didn't expect this. There are some wonderful finalists, some great people who have done so much in the community, and I'm just like a small speck in the universe, and I'm just truly overwhelmed. And as I've said before, it's not just me; it's my whole team, and teamwork always makes the dream work. And if it wasn't for my team, I wouldn't be here today.
Well, congratulations once again. I can see there are tears in your eyes. I will let you go and dab your eyes in just a moment. There may well be people watching tonight, Hetfi, who hopefully are going to be inspired by your story and everyone that we've seen tonight. I just wonder if you could give a few words of encouragement to people who might be thinking, yes, I would like to do a little bit more, maybe towards Christmas or the New Year. What would you say to those people?
First and foremost, I would like to say is no act of kindness is ever wasted. So if you feel you want to do something, make a difference, you think, is it really going to make a difference? Yes, it will. Because whenever you're kind, whenever you're compassionate, there is a person on the other end who will always be benefited. So take the plunge and do your deed. The second thing I would say is when you're volunteering or you want to do something for someone, don't expect anything in return. Just do it. And that's called being selfless. That's called, in Hinduism, it's called seva, selfless service. That's the charity that I'm part of, and it encourages always serving selflessly. So keep those two things in mind. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Selfless service is true service. For Christmas, there's loads going on in the community. There are different ways to get involved. Help homeless people, help victims of domestic violence, help food banks. There's loads. But if you would like to get involved with me and my team at Seva Day, you're more than welcome to. We would love to have you on a team. We're soon going to launch a Christmas campaign, which is a shoebox appeal, where we're going to collect, we ask people in the community for donations, where we ask people to put stuff for homeless people, kids, etc. in a shoebox, and we are aiming to deliver 250 shoeboxes to various vulnerable people in the community. So if that's something that it sounds appealing to you, please join in on our team. And if you think that's not for you, don't please go and join somewhere else where you think you can make a difference. There are loads of opportunities in Nottingham. There's a lot of help needed in Nottingham, especially in the city. So just take that small step today and difference wherever you are in your own small way.
Very well said. Hetfi, congratulations on your 3 awards tonight, and you have earned all of those accolades. Congratulations once again. Are you going to enjoy some family time? And thank you once again for everything you do.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good night. Take care. Now, what an amazing night. Crowned by that lady you just saw on the screen. It's been inspirational, really, meeting all of our incredible winners and finalists and their families and reliving some amazing achievements along the way with you. I've had a wonderful time. I hope you have as well. Of course, it has been different, like everything in 2020. And sadly, that brings us to the end of our show tonight. A huge thank you to Nottinghamshire Police and Crime Commissioner Paddy Tipping for your support in headline sponsoring the awards tonight. Thank you again to all of our category sponsors. Without their support, we just couldn't do an award ceremony like this. And thank you all for taking the time to be a part of the event, dressing up and sending in your photos and comments along the way. Last but certainly not least, well done to all of our winners and finalists. Look out for tomorrow's online coverage on Nottinghamshire Live and Inside the Nottingham Post, showcasing all of tonight's highlights. In the meantime, stay safe, keep smiling. Good night.